Good morning, dear students, and welcome to today's English lesson 5E Write Part 1. This lesson is going to focus on writing informal emails, so please get prepared and open your student's book, page 69. Let's get started with the learning objectives. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify features of informal emails through skimming an email. Analyze an informal email to match 3 paragraphs with their purposes. Before we start the writing task, let's do a warm-up activity first. Imagine that your school is organizing end-of-term day trips to the 3 places on the right: the National Museum of Qatar, Qattara, and Banana Island. Which of the 3 trips do you find more interesting and why? Pause the video for a while and think it through. Are you ready? Let's share some answers. I'm really into history, so I'd love to go to the National Museum of Qatar to see the rare and precious objects and documentary materials. Excellent! Can we have another one? I'm interested in water sports, so I'd like to visit Banana Island to experience banana boating. Well done! Can we have one more? I'd like to visit Qatar because they host inspiring art exhibitions. Great job, dear students! Now let's begin with the writing task. Have a look at the layout of this text. What's the type of this text? Well done! It's an informal email. Now, what are the features that make it informal? Pause the video, skim the email very quickly, dear students, and try to figure out the answer. Are you ready? So, what are the features that make this email informal? Excellent! First, we have the use of informal greeting. Hi, Umar. Then we have the use of short forms, such as ASAP, you've, it's, and don't. We also have the use of informal words and expressions, such as thanks, oh, anyway, and keep in touch. We also have the signature ending, signing off the email with the first name only. Great job, dear students! Now pause the video for a couple of minutes and read the email very carefully to answer the question in Activity A. Why is Nusrat writing to Umar? So do you have an answer, dear students? Pay attention that the question is about the purpose of writing this email, and the purpose is always found in the first paragraph. So which one is the correct answer? Is it because they are organizing a day trip for some visitors from abroad? Or because they are planning a trip to England for their English class? Or because they are discussing where in Qatar they can go for a day trip? That's right. The answer is A. Because they are organizing a day trip for some visitors from abroad. And this is the evidence. Great job! Now pause the video. Read the email again very carefully in order to answer some questions. Are you ready? Let's begin with the first question. In how many days will the group of students arrive from the UK? Excellent! In 5 days. Question number 2. Who is writing to whom? Very good. Nusrat is writing to Omar. Question number 3. What's the problem with the kite surfing plan? That's right. Some people may not like it because it's too dangerous. Question number 4. Which idea may be too expensive? Correct. Flying over Purple Island and the mangrove forests in a helicopter. How does Nusrat suggest getting to Purple Island? Well done. By driving. The last question. What other suggestion has Nusrat got? Excellent. Night camping in the desert. Let's move on to activity B. Read the email again. In which paragraph 1 to 4 does the writer ask for suggestions, make suggestions, respond to suggestions? To answer this question, let's have a look at each paragraph and find out its purpose. How does the writer start his email, dear students? That's right. After greeting Omar, the writer thanks Omar for answering his email quickly and states the purpose of his email, which is organizing a day trip for some visitors from abroad. What about the second paragraph? Where is the topic sentence? Exactly. You've got some great ideas. In this paragraph, the writer responds to Omar's ideas and suggestions. He mentions the ones he likes or accepts, saying why he likes them, and the ones he doesn't like or accept, and the reasons for that. For example, he says, I really liked the kite surfing plan, but I think some people might not want to do that. He also says, the Dow tour is also a good idea. Flying over Purple Island and mangrove forests in helicopters would be amazing, but the only problem is that I think it's going to be too expensive. In the third paragraph, does the writer continue responding to Omar's ideas and suggestions? Excellent. No, he doesn't. So what's he doing? You are right. He's offering ideas and making suggestions. He says, I like the idea of visiting Purple Island. What about just driving there? Why don't we organize a night camping in the desert? You could lend them your tent. Now let's have a look at the closing paragraph. Is the writer responding to or making suggestions here? Excellent. In this paragraph, the writer is asking questions. He's asking Omar about his opinion. He's also asking for Omar's suggestions. He says, "Tell me what you think of my suggestions. Do you think we should arrange to do anything else? What do you suggest?" Now let's go back to activity B. What do you think, dear students? In which paragraph 1 to 4 does the writer ask for suggestions? Excellent! Paragraph 4. In which paragraph does the writer make suggestions? Well done! Paragraph 3. And in which paragraph does the writer respond to suggestions? Great job! Paragraph 2. Pay attention to activity C. Imagine that you are Omar and write an email replying to Nusrat. This is your writing task, dear students. To write an informal email responding to Nusrat's suggestions. Do you remember how to write an informal email? That's right. You have taken it before in Module 3. You wrote an email giving news. But this time, you are going to write an email responding to suggestions. As the previous one, you have to begin with the greeting. Greet the person you are writing to. You can say dear, hi, or hello, and the name of the person you are writing to. Then begin your opening paragraph with the reason of writing. Can you use some of these phrases? Are they helpful for you? Of course they are. Choose the most suitable ones for your email. You can use how is life? How have you been? How are things? I hope everything is okay. Then move to the main part. In the main part, you are going to respond to suggestions and make suggestions. In the closing paragraph, you are going to ask for suggestions. These phrases are very handy. You can use I hope to hear from you soon, write back soon, waiting for your email, make sure you write and tell me what you think, and so on. Don't forget, dear students, to sign off your email. You can use take care, love, talk to you soon, or keep in touch. Thank you for watching, dear students. Meet you in the second part of 5E Write to finish the writing task together. Until that time, stay safe.